Aye, this'll do. So I've just been out for a day's hiking and I thought I would do a quick review on my new zebra can. For those of you that have watched the channel before, you'll know I'm quite fond of the zebra can. I've got the belly can that I use quite a bit with my Bushcraft. This is the smaller version that I'm going to use alongside my MSR 2 pocket rocket and see how it fares with that. Quite robust tins. I've just put some sniper tape on this bit here because it rattles quite a bit, just to stop that. Obviously if I'm using it in bushcraft and in the fire, that's not really going to be ideal because that'll melt. It comes with the inner bowl, which I don't have today, but they are normally quite good as a bowl, but I didn't have the room, and I've actually put my cooking system inside the pot to utilise all the room. It's got a good wee clip there to lock it in place, and obviously the handle there that you can use. So I'm going to just use it just to make a quick coffee today and see how we fare from there and see how good it is. But it's a perfect sort of size and shape, and it'll be handy for wee camping trips. I mean, that's not very big, 14 centimetres. It's easy enough to find on Amazon and not too expensive. I'll put the price in the description. I just typed in zebra lunch can because apparently this is a lunch can that they use in Thailand. It works as a good pot, but it's a 14 centimetre one I've got here. The Zebra stainless steel SUS 304, if you want to look up the model number. But yeah, they're really bomb-proof bits of kit, the Zebra cans. Certainly my billy can has been in the fire millions of times and it's not even warp shape, it just changes that pretty cool colour when a can's been used. So there's the clip there you undo, flip that back, and that's quite a robust lid, as you can see there. Again, I don't have the bowl inside, but it's just a standard bowl that comes with all the zebra cans. So inside I've managed to fit my MSR pocket rocket and a can of gas. So that's pretty good, you can fit that in. Obviously if you're not using that, you could fit quite a bit of food in there, but again today I'm just out making a coffee whilst I've stopped. So as you can see there, that clips in quite well and holds in place, and obviously the weight holds it down and locks it in quite well, so that's quite sturdy. So we'll set up the cooker and get a cup of coffee on. Absolute lifesaver, these wee clip things. And there's my MSR pocket rocket, just a wee quick look at that there. I just have that bit of cloth just so it doesn't rattle about, and again you can use that to dry things off. You can also fit a small Bic lighter in there, which is quite handy, but they don't last very long, so you better stick them with a Johnny Prep lighter. But again, as a backup in there, that's quite handy. So it just comes like that, the MSR pocket rocket, and it folds out like so. And then the adjustment valve folds in nicely. Again, so you can keep all your stuff handy, you can put your wee lid for your gas in the box so you don't lose it. New Pelican bottle I got there, keeps you in mind to remember all your knots. Quite a robust wee bottle. It's also got a little filter at the top to stop all the debris getting in if you're collecting water from a stream, which is quite handy. So we'll do the wee time test, see how long it takes to boil some water with this. It won't be as fast as the likes of a jet boil or such, but I'm thinking it'll be pretty rapid. The MSR, from using it in the past, is pretty rapid. Sounds like a hot air balloon going off. Sounds like there's something moving behind me. It's scary old forest, this. Quite creepy. Don't think I'll be hanging around here for long, but anyway, back to it. So I'll start the timer once I have the pot on. Sorry for the rubbish camera angles and sound quality, it's just a snap video I decided to do while I'm out stopping off for my lunch. Good ass. So I'm going to, right, all sits on there nicely, and we'll start the timer now. And let's see how long that takes. That's a considerable amount of water in there that I've put in. And as you can hear, a lot of people complain about how noisy the MSR pocket rocket is. I mean, it does sound like a hot air balloon, but unless you're being like mega tactical, it doesn't really matter. And you can turn the heat down, obviously. It's not really that loud, but for a rapid boil, you know, it's going to be making a bit of noise for excuse me, a small amount of time. So that's 1 minute 30 seconds. See how we're getting on. Yeah, bubbles already starting to form. Happy with that. And we'll get us up to a roaring boil. And then the sniper tape I put on is quite good for lifting it. Creates a bit of a heat shield. Speaking of heat shields, I've got this wee windshield here, which is quite good. It's a Vango one. You know, they're not that expensive, but you can pick cheaper ones up. You can pick them up on eBay, Amazon. So for that setup, it's not that much money. It is a lot cheaper than a jet boil. I mean, 20 odd quid for the MSR stove. Can't remember how much the can is, but it's not that expensive for the quality it is. A lot of people might complain about that, but the price, but they are bomb-proof. Like that one I've got has been on the go for ages, the belly can, and as I say, in the fire, doesn't warp one little bit. Because I used to use, when I first started back into this, oh look at that, 2 minutes 38, that's proper bubbling. I used to use aluminium cans. I don't know why, just cheap belly cans I got from like an outdoors like hunting store, and they just warped. They were rubbish. So you're better bang quality. 3 minutes we're on now. Oh, steam's starting to come out. Right, yeah. Oh, camera's all steamed up. 3 minutes 13 seconds, give or take, and that is proper rapidly boiled, enough to have a coffee. Yeah, I'm just going to give it another wee minute because I like to have it roasting hot, and I can keep it warm while I'm having the sandwiches. So 3 minutes 10 seconds maybe we'll say there, give or take. It's probably boiling, you've seen the steam coming out there. So we're talking 3 odd minutes, which to be fair is pretty rapid considering. Quite windy conditions as well, which shouldn't really matter with the windshield. That's why I went in this wee forest. The weather's been absolutely horrendous today. Waterproof's on from the start, Gore-Tex to Index. So while that's just keeping warm there for me, I'm actually not going to be able to leave that on because it's proper bubbling. Better take that off and switch off the gas. So you can see there how easy it is to use as well. Make sure you do it the right way. Let that cool down, it gets red hot. Absolutely rapid. We'll go on our wee wets kit here. What have we got? What are we going to go for? Hot chocolate nuts for night time. I've been quite fond of these off late, the coffee bags by Taylor's. They're quite good, I always take them out with me. It saves a mess. There we go, in the contact coffee mug. And rubbish goes in the bin. Not hard at all. I've been noticing the rubbish has been getting pretty horrendous off late, especially fly tipping, but enough on that. Right, let's see how easy this is to pour. Yeah, still a wee bit left to clean my cup. Yep, still that is red hot. So yeah, a good wee setup all in all. Good option. Packs down to quite a small size. Doesn't weigh an awful lot. And in conjunction with the MSR pocket rocket and a gas stove, and the windshield, it gets a rapid boil on. Don't know how fast the jet boil is. I've never been a big fan of jet boils. You know, that would probably take up about the same amount of room, I'd say. It's just a bit rounder in shape, which would be better for eating out of, you know, if you're cooking a pot mess or something like that. So you leave the coffee bag in there and we'll let it sit. So I would fairly recommend getting the zebra pots, especially that one for this sort of environment for camping. Well, camping, what am I talking about? For like hiking and long term sort of camping on the hoof, as opposed to bushcraft. But again, you could use that for bushcraft, no problem. The wee bowl that comes inside is quite handy for roasting things, you know, making bread, using as an oven in the fire, and again doubles up as a bowl. But I've not took that today, so I can fit my MSR and stove and my gas in there. So yeah, good wee setup, not too expensive, gets a rapid boil on, so you can enjoy a nice warm coffee. So yeah, handy to make a wee coffee while you plan your next route that you're going to do. Just make sure it's cool enough before you take it apart. Obviously, it goes without saying. Cools down quite rapid, to be fair. Again, very lightweight, very small size, easy to stow away once used. Can all be packed away while your coffee's cooling. No dramas. Fits down the sleeve of your rucksack, no problem. And it's yellow, so you won't lose it, or orange even. Quite good the way it just slides in there. You don't even know it's there, alongside your reading material. This is the Beano. Easy to clean as well. Probably shouldn't have wasted my tissue. And again, rubbish in the pocket or in the bag. So it is a wee bit of a tight fit. Just sort of have to play with it to get it back in. And once you've done it a few times, you'll get more used to it. As I say, this is the first day I've been using this setup, so it's going to take time to get used to. There we go. Fits in nicely. And that pot isn't going to warp at all or bend. Back on. Clips in place nicely. Clip back on. Bam. Straight back in the rucksack. No issues. All done. Rapid time. Should actually do a timing video at some stage of fully deploying it, putting it away, see how long it takes. But as you can see there, stress free, pretty fast. So you can enjoy that quick hot wet before you hit the trail again. Again, sorry for the poor quality of filming. It was just a snap video I done when I was out and about. I tried to get my microphone to work, but there's absolutely no signal out here, and I couldn't with the stupid way phones are now. I needed to update my recording thing on my phone, so I couldn't do that because there's no signal. So again, sorry for the sound quality, but hopefully that's give you a wee look at that setup. I'm just going to finish off my coffee and then hit the road. I've got my next leg that I'm going to do all sorted. I took my bearing to there. I know how far it is from the map and I'm going to pace it out. But a different video potentially for a different day and a different subject. So hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, stay safe out there and get out there and enjoy the great outdoors. Catch you in a bit. And before you leave your wee site that you've stopped in, always check your area. Make sure you haven't left anything behind, especially rubbish or any kit. Billy Basics.